2. Welcome everybody here. Welcome everybody chilling in the background. Welcome. All right, y'all. Where do we start? Here we go, adding. Well, I'll just have a little. I used to have this, I used to have that. So, welcome everybody. If I'm talking a bit strange, my ear is kind of weird. I feel like, I don't know, my ear doesn't feel right. So, tubes, we might have an earache coming in soon. So, unfortunately, tomorrow's a holiday, so maybe the 5th, I'm going to probably have to go get some old antibiotics for the ear. Welcome, everybody. So if I kind of sound like I'm yelling at you guys, I'm really not trying to. It's like my left side, it's this one. It's like, I don't know, my voice doesn't sound right to me. So welcome, everybody. Welcome. All right, y'all. You know, usually I address everybody one by one, but my ear is kind of weird. And man, have we got a lot to get into, of course. So this video is called What I Ate in a Day, Eating Recovery. Do I think that I would be adding that to my title? Probably not. It's like you're jumping the gun, buddy. You're jumping the gun. Welcome, Gaining Gird. Gaining Gird, you are hilarious. Either our girl loves you. You know what, Tallulah? I didn't even think of that. This is the side the tooth is on. Look at y'all coming in. You're absolutely, and the tooth is the back one. And look at y'all coming in. Hold on, y'all. This lipstick is the weirdest looking. It looks light, and then it's like when I get in here, it's like dark and weird. Yes, either people love to gird or love to not. Gird, I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, either people love gird or they're not a Gerdner fan. Yes, I'm wondering now, you guys, that absolutely makes sense. That's right where the two sat. I haven't been swimming because the weather, it rained again today, so you guys might be onto something. Thank you, guys. Yeah, you might be onto something, actually. Welcome, everybody. So, I honestly... Exactly. So let's read that left. The stuff she says in this video, she said in a past video years ago. So we're adding a little bit of this. Well, I used to have a little, I used to drink a whole thing of this. I used to have ibuprofen. Thank you, guys. I used to have a little bit of chips, so I gave Saul a half the bag. I used to drink the whole Coke, so I'm going to have a glass. I get it, but you still got the stuff around. We still got the candy bars chilling. Welcome, everybody. It's just a setup for disaster. Yeah, she mentioned the book before. I remember that. It's like, you don't even have that. That book probably went in the garbage. Where are you reading this book at? Online? Because I love you guys the other day. She said her mother, somebody asked her. Yes, that's where I planned on going to, Fran, quickly. Y'all, CVS Minute Clinic, non-sponsored, if you're in a pinch. And, you know, a random, you know, I've went there before when I've got poison ivy. It's good for just quick random stuff. If you can't get into the doctor quickly, my doctor is pretty booked up all the time. So CVS Minute Clinic is really good if you're just in a pinch for something minor. All right, y'all. So I've been reading this book again. Who believes? I'm like, what are you doing? Reading it online? Because I highly doubt that you took that book with you. Like I just said, she said, somebody asked, what happened to all your clothes and costumes? My mom bagged them up and donated them. Sure, Janice. I'm going to tell you a little something, at least the centers around here. We seen those piles stacked up, and the cats probably peed in them, in my opinion. She mentioned that the cat had peed on some stuff. if you take stuff to donation places and they open the bag and it smells like hot garbage and pisnae, they're going to pitch that shit. They don't have washers and dryers there, so I do not believe that mommy bagged them up and donated them. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt. Yes, exactly, Loke Dog, and welcome. Yeah, they'll throw that stuff right away. If they open up a bag and it is pungent, exactly left. So again, if you're just coming in, I don't want to sound like I'm yelling at you guys. My ear's a bit weird. Exactly, John Jenkenheimer Schmidt. My consignment stores, they're not going for that stuff either. Exactly, Ponderous. So, welcome everybody. Let's get into it. So, I really think that it's disgusting to put this in your title, eating recovery. If you're in recovery, I pretty much like to, you know, kind of say, you know, hey, I'm in recovery, but it's been a while. I really think that one day, you're fishing for money, you're fishing for views, you're trying to pull at the heartstrings of people. I don't think it's cool. Another thing in this I got on my list, I just got a couple notes. We'll let everybody in and get situated. Yo, I got this coffee earlier, put it in the fridge, and she's melted, but she should still be fantastic. Exactly, Len. That could be a reason why. It's just not cool. And then why are you feeling the need to come on and show your medication? Oh, Loke Dog, none whatsoever. My heart is made of, I don't know what at this point. Exactly, Argotti. She never showed a documentation. You're showing people medication that you came up with years ago. I think that, you know, great, like I said, if medication works for you, but there's no magic pill. And that's kind of like, to me, what she kind of like presents to people. Welcome, everyone. You know, like I've said this before, in the United States, you go to your doctor's appointments, or they do not even give you psych meds, because your body can change. They may need to up your dose. They may need to down your dose. And that is what I think that appointment, those papers that she showed us in the last live stream, that was what that was about. That was what that was about. But do I think that you're pushing, you know, what's the point of showing your, oh, this is what I take, this is for my mental disorder? It's silly. You're fucking almost 40 years old. Come on now. Like people just said in the chat, the heartstrings are gone. There's probably many people in here that take medication that don't need, you know, to, look guys, look what I got. Want to see my medication? Want to remind you again, this is for my mental. It's not, it's like you're back on that badge. It's like you're really, thank you, Philip. Thank you. And thank you all for being here. Thank you, Philip. It's like you that perpetual victim badge. That perpetual victim badge. This is for my mentals, guys. What's the point of that? It's like you're almost giving your audience, you know, don't go to counseling, don't go to therapy, you know, don't go to a doctor. Just get this shit, you know, it's over the counter over here. Just go get you some of this, and you're gonna be good to go. That's not how life works. You know, like I said, medication will help you. But is it a crutch to lean on fully? Absolutely not. And that's the message that I feel like she sends. I really do. I really do. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now, this is on the notes right quick. I don't know why we got a weird green screen popping off. I don't know why We're in the extra room, quote unquote. So what are we hiding in the extra room? What are we hiding? Now again, I'm not saying that people, got to show every room of their house. This is somebody that showed their whole literal asparagus on here and's already did an apartment tour. I just find it strange that, you've done it, it's different if somebody says, I don't want to show my whole house. I've seen bigger YouTubers do that and say, like Graveyard Girl, for example. There's parts of her house she says, I'm going to leave this private. I've showed you guys different parts of my house, but, I'm going to leave some parts of my house private. And I respect that. That's what people are wondering, Tiny Fairy. And I get that. But like I said, sorry, me, oh my, sorry. You've showed everything. So that's why I find it weird. And that's Jessica was on my list as well. She's like, well, I've been doing something that I read in this book, but let me get a little more into it and I'll show you guys. No tips. No tips. You're and I'm not trying to be mean, but no tips. It's you. I think you really believe that, hey, if I show these people on this video, that's what I'm eating. That's all I've eaten, guys. There's 24 hours to a day. There's 24 hours to a day. I don't know where the time dropped off in this, but you're not shitting my canoe that you're not eating the rest of the night or the middle of the night. So I really think, honestly, that this is just, to put this in the title, I don't think it's cool. I really don't. Now, here's what I think. We're adding into this, and we're going to watch it. We add some soda. We add some chips. We add a candy bar. We add this. We add that. Well, I don't know, Sala. I ate the dog food. Sorry, I filled my dog bowl of water before I ate the diet box food, so I don't understand why I'm not losing weight and this isn't working. I don't understand it. I stuck to, I ate each day what they gave me. It's going to be, the diet box isn't working, guys. I don't think this plan is for me, guys. I don't know why it's not working, Sala. I ate what they showed me. I think too bad, Biznai. I really do. I don't let my hunger get to a 5. I let it get to a 3. Buddy. I don't think you've been hungry in a very long time, if you ever have. I don't think you know what true hunger is. I don't think you... How if you are eating every 2 hours? They do look like decent portions, Shelly, but here's the deal. What are we eating off camera? If we stop filming at 4:30, 5, 6:30 at night and eat our dinner, we're not eating the rest of the night. I know. And you know what's wild is it's to have these things in the house is a setup for disaster. Well, I'm going to have one little more candy bar. I did pretty good today. I'm going to have another little candy bar. I'm going to have another little bag of chips. I did pretty good. It's never enough. Do you know what I mean? That's a typical addict. Same with you know, I don't want to trigger you guys, but that's how I used to be. I would want to save stuff for the next day, and I'm like, well, I'm still awake, so, you know, what's one more? And I'm still awake, and, you know, by then there's nothing left for tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'll figure out tomorrow when tomorrow comes. So, all right, y'all, let's get into this. And then, so what the game plan is we're going to watch this What I Eat in a Day, Eating Recovery. Again, take that shit out the title. Welcome, everybody. If you want to do a What I Eat in a Day gravy, but talk to us in 6 months. Talk to us in a year. Then maybe, actually, I just think to add that is just garbage, as Amy's Life Journey would say. You know those are trigger words. You know those are points that people probably Google on their YouTube search, in the little search engine, and they lead to your ass. Yes, happy 4th of July, y'all. Y'all, before we get started, I don't know what to think. I don't know. It poured rain again today. So you could say, well, just go outside. It's not one of these little tiny rains where, okay, you're good to go. It's a torrential downpour. It's sunlight for 20 minutes. Then it's another torrential downpour. So I don't know what to think, y'all. If we're going to get into something, maybe, I don't know what to think. I'm just going to kind of roll with the weather. Hopefully I'll be outside, but who knows. Oh, and what? Welcome. It's crazy, dude. It's like Captain Foodie the nutritionist to the scene. So we'll play it by ear tomorrow. I'll let y'all know. Again, we're working with the weather, so I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. All right, here we go. Again, this is some weird-ass green screen. We're in Sala's gaming room. Sorry, y'all, my hair looks crazy, but I thought, well. I don't know what the green screen, it's weird, but all right. Dr. Foodie nutritionist to the scene. Satiation station, here we go. Y'all, get on your extenders, your seatbelt extenders strapped up, because our girl is going to say, you know that word drives me bat-shiznai crazy. Foodie satiation, I don't even like to say the damn word. Buddy, old pal. Every 2 hours you're eating, satiation is out the fucking door. It's out the door, buddy. All right, y'all, let's do this. We're hitting in at 43 seconds. She shows the hamster, not interested. Look what I got, guys. As she squeezes the shit out of it. I'm like, put that, yeah, that's the satiation station. Welcome to the satiation station episode with our girl, Foodie Beauty the nutritionist, guys. Let's do this. Oh my goodness, y'all, this would be like me starting a crochet channel or some shit. And I'm not trying to make a mockery of this. I want to be 100. But it's like, dude, you get yourself in control before you can help somebody else. Absolutely, Yvonne, and thank you. Rinse, repeat, pull some shit. Let me tell you guys what I've read, what I've researched, guys. I read in this book one time, guys. Speaking of the satiation, I did get us some sparklers. I might get a couple fireworks for us. I don't know. Depends on the weather as well. I got a couple coupons. You know, some people love my coupons. All right, y'all. These are Flip's State Fair Churro Edition churro covered pretzels. Say that again. Say that again. I picked these up at thy Kroger's. There is a strawberry shortcake. I might pick those up tomorrow. I'm going to see how these go. Yeah, we went from a vet. Let me teach you guys how to take care of your pets. Speaking of, in the next one we're going to watch, they really went all out for the cat. Guys, I want to give y'all a heads up. I am not a doctor. I am not a vet. I am not a vet tech, but this is something that I learned along the way with my friend Chi Simon. Plastic, now again, I'm not a vet. I'm just giving you what I learned throughout my years of having a friend Chi. Simon, when he was a puppy, he got these like weird bumps, and I was like, dude, it almost looks like acne on a human. Some dogs do not take well to plastic bowls. So I only do metal bowls. Now you could do like the thermos bowls that have the plastic around it and then the metal. But I only use metal. They're more sanitary. They're easier to get the crud. I'm not a big plastic fan when it comes to oh my gosh, the lesser. That sounds amazing. But yeah, we do have a bag around here that's got like some stuff, fireworks and shit left from last year. Like, actually, let me say, it's not fireworks. It's like, I don't even know what it is. Probably bottle rockets and shit like that. So, I got some bits and bobs, but nothing exciting. All right, y'all, welcome. Yeah, Goulet. The metal bowls, they're easier to clean. The bacteria, in my opinion, sticks to the plastic. I've seen where people bleach plastic bowls. I'm not a fan of that. I don't use bleach with my animals. So, I'm all about a good stainless steel bowl. Me too, Loke. And the bowls that are connected, at least with my pets, is too much. It's too much. All right, y'all, let's get to it. Welcome, everybody here. Radiant Brit, great to see you. Yo, check out Radiant Brit. Fantastic channel. Covers all kinds of things, kind of like we do. Hones in on different people, different things that are going on with YouTube. Problematic YouTubers. Just a lot of stuff that's going on. Different creators. So, yo, check out Brit. Great to see you, Brit. I need to pop in everybody's channel, yo. I've been so busy lately. Yo, I'm serious, though. Check out Brit. Brit was around when we started covering... Yo, help me out. What was the young lady with the shed? The young lady with the shed. Oh, my goodness. I can't even think of her name at this point. Her name is Mandy, but I can't think of her channel. Remember the girl with the shed and the sub boxes? And people were like, yo, is she really homeless by choice? Or does she want to stay here allegedly and do substances? Y'all remember that? I forget the channel name. But anyways, Radiant Brit did an amazing, yeah, she's here with you. She's great channel, y'all. Really thorough, really down, yeah, Britt, I apologize, man. I have been, okay, yeah, some of you know Britt, great. Self-taught beauty, thank you. Thank you. Really thorough with her evidence, really does her research, really hits the books before she puts stuff out there, really does the job. So, Terry, you're right on time. Yes, self-taught beauty Mandy. So, anyways, y'all, check that out. That was a whole debacle. You guys gave me a heads up. I ended up getting down to the nitty-gritty, and yeah, things went left like you guys, some of you suspected. But there's Brit's channel right there, y'all. Check her out. Always, like I said, really, really good with kind of, researching, not wanting to put out anything, that's false. So let's get to it. Dr. Foodie, nutritionist, to the scene, and here we go. Welcome, everybody here. Welcome, everybody chilling background, and thank you, Britt, for stopping by. Always appreciate it. So here we go. Old green screen Jolie Brown over here. I don't know what we're hiding, like I said. Not to repeat myself, but yes, everybody doesn't need to show their space, but when you've already showed this space, it's kind of strange to me. It's almost like, what are we hiding in the gaming room? Sorry again if you're just coming in. I don't want to feel like I'm yelling at you, but I got like an earache weird situation. So I do apologize if I'm yelling a little bit louder.
I'm trying a different background here just to test it out. So if it doesn't work, it's going to kind of be like weird and ugly and possibly just the green background. Anyway, so I just want to do a little bit of introduction for today's video. I am still working on recovering from my binge eating disorder, and I've decided, this can no longer be on the back burner for me. It's just can't. It's stopping me from living my life. So, which it always has. It always has. So I am seeking to start therapy again. I'm looking for a therapist who's experienced with dealing with binge eating disorder specifically. So I'm working on that, getting a consultation with that. Also, I've decided.
Okay, out the gate. Now this is where you guys might need to come into play. Yes, celebrity juicer. She's in Cape Cod at their vacation house. And then I love how she says that, well, I don't know, guys, if this green screen's going to work. But if it don't, you'll just see an ugly green screen. Well, how about we take the time and we look, I don't use a green screen, but I kind of go over my background, how my light's looking, are flowers dead, do I need to take any of the dead flowers out of our vase, how our candles, they got their batteries in. But that just shows to me that, well, hey, let's just make this video quickly and jump the gun. If you see the green screen, great. If you don't, that's fine too. Yo, check out Rose as well. So this is where you guys might come into play. I had to go back in my archives, but I can only store so much up here. So I'm going back to therapy. If I do recall, didn't she go once or something, or it was like a Skype type deal or phone call situation back with Natter, and she like talked to the person once or twice and kept missing the appointments. Oh, I'm gonna reschedule. I'm gonna reschedule. I'm gonna reschedule. That's kind of what I remember. Yeah, Kelly, that's kind of what I remember. Okay, y'all. I didn't want to give you guys any false. Yeah, that's kind of what I remember. Is, well, I missed today, guys. I'm going to reschedule. I'm going to. Fran, I honestly don't know. One of my family members got me one for Christmas, and I thought, we got too much going on back here. It's like a piece of fabric, and I was like, this is just going to get wrinkled. They have to really be not wrinkled or that old. So I ended up taking it back. I was like, thank you, awesome idea. But A, I'm not tech savvy, and B, it's gonna get wrinkled, and I don't have a lot of room in this little room. So A for effort, but I just don't feel like messing with stuff like that. I'm cool. And I like to decorate our little background for the holidays and themes. So let's be real here. Now, we're talking about Foodie here. I want to make this clear. Okay? Any counseling is better than none, obviously. But do I think that when you are deep into something, whatever addiction it may be, this is my opinion. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. Sorry, John. Bye-bye, or Yvette, whatever your name is. We're not talking about breasticle feeding. Hold on, y'all. Knock that hold on. What the does breastfeed? Oh, my goodness, y'all. Here we go. Is it a full moon? Thank you. I don't know if that's the same one that I read. Oh, no. Okay, that wasn't. Okay, make sure I didn't block the wrong person. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, here we go, y'all. It's all or nothing tonight. Here we go. It is a full moon. Oh, goodness, y'all. Let's get out the wand. Exactly, Luke Dog. That's usually when shit hits the fan. Okay, y'all, check this out. Now, again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just going by what I've been through in my life. Okay? And again, thank you, Tanya. I want to put this out here. This is just my opinion. Any therapy is better than none, of course. Of course. But if you are really deep in an addiction, I really think that you need that one-on-one physical. Again, I don't want to repeat myself, and I'm about to, but any therapy is better than none, of course. But at least with me, I feel like exactly Nashies. Online therapy doesn't have enough accountability. I agree. Now, we read here in her whatever note she was trying to show us that she pretty much BS'd them the time that she went there for the med thing. And that, again, is my opinion. It was a med check. She told them her was under control. Her mood was great. That she had that. It said, what did it say, y'all? That the eating seemed to be under control or something. If you bullshit somebody along the way, it's not going to work, straight up. I've done that before when I wasn't ready to get situated. If you try to work the program per se, it's not going to work for you. If you go in there and lie about, well, just like, when she's like $300 or $600 or $300 worth of fast food, I can't remember, whatever it was. She's like, that's a lie. More than that. Why lie to them? They cannot medically and mentally assess you if you go in there and say, you may be embarrassed, guys, but you really want to tell them the truth. That way they can put into diagnosis how bad the situation is. That's why, with me, that, well, how much of this were you doing a day? Yeah, that shit's embarrassing as hell. And nobody really wants to be like, yeah, I was, nobody wants to say that, but they really need to know how deep your situation is. And with that, you got nothing, because you're bullshitting them, which therefore you're bullshitting yourself. So it's a waste of going. It's a waste of going. Exactly, Johnny G. So in my opinion, and I said this with Beats also, they need somebody to look them in the eyes and really hone down and, what do you have going on? But, again, that's only my opinion. So speaking of opinions, too, old S-Jam is back, and my, that's an interesting situation as well. We'll get into that after this if we have time. S-Jam's back, and he's back, all right. So, all right, y'all, let's get back into this. But, to me, it's like she's giving this to, I don't know how many new subscribers she has, but she's acting like she's almost got a whole new audience. Well, I'm starting therapy again. It's giving the impression like you had been going, not that you went once or twice. Welcome, Kiki. All right, y'all, let's get to it. Oh my gosh, pumpkin spice. I didn't even notice that. Yo, I got in and had some things to do today. Nice, Yelly. And as soon as I got home, I was like, let me catch up. So I haven't caught everything moving in every detail. So let's get into it. All right, so here's Dr. Foodie, nutritionist Foodie. Let's do it.
To just take things step by step with this recovery, and I think the best thing right now to do, the most realistic thing to do, is to start with aiming to be binge free day by day. Take it day by day, and each day my goal will just be to be able to have a binge free day. Will I always succeed? I don't know. I'm going to try, but it's very, very hard to overcome this type of thing. So I'm going to do my best, but I'm going to document the highs and lows regardless. Yes, I've been here a million times. Sometimes it takes people years and years to heal.
Who does that sound like? Who tells you guys that all the time? We discuss this all the time. Guys, some people get it the first time. Guys, some people takes years to get. When she said that, that shit made me think of us sitting here talking. That like clicked my brain. How many times do I tell y'all that? Some people get it, y'all. Some people don't get it, y'all. Some people it may take years to get. When she said that, that reminded of us talking about that. That, like, I was like, man, you've been just going around plucking just. Another thing I feel like, you guys think LRC? I thought it kind of reminded me of us talking. I really feel like, my saying. I'll say, some people get it, the first time. Some people it takes years. I feel like we're watching a lot of TikTok too. I feel like we're watching a lot of, well, I watched this and I seen this. Unfortunately, Argotti, I do. I hate to say that, and I do think that a lot of people can change. But, it's past the point of some Skype, some phone calls in a quote-unquote diet box. In a diet box. Here's what I would say, and I know we're stopping a lot. I promise we'll get back to it. Welcome, Jerry. This is what I would say if I was Sala, or if I was Chantal. This is what I would say. Look, I'm going to go back to Canada. I think that, it's my country. I'm used to over there. I think, with what I've got going on, I'm going to go back for 3 months and maybe 6 months and really pull myself together. But that is out the question. I do not believe that she will leave Sala alone for 3 hours. Excuse me. Welcome, Ghost. I think she would have to really hit the bricks, turn herself into an inpatient, surrender mind, body, and soul, and that shit ain't happening. That shit ain't happening. We all know that. We all know that. Yes, Fran, the last live stream. Right, Living? Yo, check out Loving, and I always forget how you're... Living, Laughing, Crafting with Crohn's as well, yo. She's not gonna do that. She's not gonna do that. She's not gonna surrender. She's too focused. Again, like I just said, I don't think she leaves him alone for 3 hours. Remember, she was like, I have him take pictures and call me no matter where he's at. So I think a lot of this is for the newbies. I think a lot of this is for Sala. This is just I'm trying, babe.
Everyone heals the same, and it is my channel, it is my life. So the different stages of it, I'm going to be sharing what I feel comfortable sharing, and I think that it's important to share this journey. It does also help with support as well, that I get from my loyal beezers and my viewers.
When I heard this earlier, sorry to pause again so early, it does help the support of my loyal beezers. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, how many times have we been through this? People that literally try to hold her accountable and not tell Pat, you're blocked, you're blocked, you're blocked, you're blocked. You don't know my body. You don't know what I go through. You don't, eating disorder. You don't understand it. People have tried. Really good people that are around the community now that have switched sides. Thank you, Ponderous. People have done that. Sarah Jane was around, Dax was around, so forth and so forth and so forth. So we've been there, done that. People in the background that want to. Kaya said, guys. Kaya said this. I can't believe she said it, Foodie. We've done that. People have sent her recipes. People have sent her real tips. Welcome, everybody. People have... What the one lady gave her a recipe one time and she flipped out on her. I recall we were sitting in the villa and the lady gave her a recipe for something and said something. Anyway, she ended up flipping out on her, but people have played this game. She doesn't want your real support. She doesn't want your accountability. She wants, you're doing a great job. Screw the haters, Foodie. You're doing great. Keep up the good work. Who cares what they say? That's what she wants. Ask Piznats and Super Chats. That's how the saying came up.
And I like that, you know. I know there's a lot of negativity, which a lot of people think could be a hindrance to my progress, but I think that I feel comfortable as long as, you know, I do things on my terms on my channel and I just make it a more comfortable space for me, like, you know, deleting a lot of negativity and just focusing on the positive side of my YouTube following. So I do appreciate you guys for giving me tips and reaching out, offering support and resources. I really, really appreciate that. A lot of the resources and the therapy will be online based. So yeah, so I guess now I'm just gonna show you what I ate in a full day yesterday. And it was actually a successfully binge-free day. There were moments where I thought, I'm gonna binge, I know it. But I've been learning a technique that I can talk to you guys about another time. I wanna give it more of a go, but it's basically I've been rereading the Binge Code, which is actually a really good book for somebody who's overcome their binge eating disorder, and they have some techniques in there that I find helpful, or have in the past. But you know, it's something that I'm going to have to live with forever, and it could become manageable, but I don't think it will ever fully leave me. There's always the risk there, so I have to be more aware of my condition, my triggers, and be more responsibility for my mental health and my overall health so that I can be on the road to recovery. So anyways, I will show you guys now basically what I had. Now, I am still eating the meal kits. I'm not going to call them diet box because I hate that word, but I'm going to call it meal kits. So I am still eating them, but what I've done is I've incorporated supplemental foods. So, you know, for example, with the salads, I'll add some cheese, maybe some extra veg, or I'll add some extra veg. I'll, you know, if I'm really hungry, and to prevent a binge, maybe I'll microwave a potato and add some cheese on it, or I have different things that I'm gonna show you guys that I have in the kitchen. So I have the diet, so I have the meal kits, and I also have some supplemental foods that are more satisfying. And I find that, and I think a huge factor in the success of not binging yesterday was eating enough food and eating more on a schedule and eating every few hours. I don't let myself get to a level 5 of hunger. I have like a hunger scale. I let myself get to like a 3, and then I need.
Ready, set for breeze. I got a story for y'all. It's 2 seconds, I promise, and we'll get right back to it. Y'all are gonna crack up on this. I might even have screenshotted it. I don't know. I got a story for you. Welcome, everybody. 2 seconds, y'all. This is hilarious. Y'all get a kick out of it. So I'm lurking around. Y'all. We're gonna get right back to it. This is hilarious. I gotta tell Ready, Set for Breeze this. This shit made me think when I seen the name. So I'm lurking around like I do as always, trying, because this is just the cycle that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. And I'm not trying to be an ass. I mean, surrender yourself. I just said it. Inpatient program. That's what Tammy had to do. Look at Tammy. You know, Tammy's got to stay on it like white on rice. Not pounds of rice, but white on rice. So check this out, y'all. So I'm lurking around as I always do. I'm lurking around. And somebody's doing this live stream. So you know how, like, when you're on StreamYards, like, people, like, the bar comes up and people's, whatever they say, their comment, people will pin that and it'll come up, or it'll randomly put up certain comments, right? So I'm lurking around and I'm like, I look at the name of the channel and I was like, well, they're not talking about nothing in our community. Well, what is this? It caught my eye. 2 words caught my eye. And I might have screenshotted it. I hope I did. I read this sentence across this live stream thumbnail, and it says, something something fupa. I bet her car smells like fupa and ricotta cheese and Febreze. Y'all, I literally, I had it screenshotted. I might have deleted it because I've been getting ready to make these vacation vids for y'all. So I've been kind of dumping things I don't need. But when I read that, and it was not even a community that, I looked through it. It had nothing to pertain to us. That shit, fupa caught my eye, and then it said, I swear, ready, set for Febreze. I'll have to look through my phone and see. And it said something about, when she's something about her car, fupa and ricotta cheese and Febreze. I was like, dead, y'all. I could not believe that. It was like something of sentence that would come out of our community. But it was nobody from our community. It was a whole different group of chicks. I don't even know what they were arguing over. I was lost. I was lost. But it was nothing to pertain in Foodie, nothing to pertain into Amber. I was like, whoa. So, all right, y'all. So, let's get back into Foodie, by the way. Dude, I'm telling you, Argotti, I really hope I'll have to look. It's not the true crime community. It was a bunch of chicks arguing. I don't know what. Something about the girl's car and fupa and it was something. No, it was a whole different community, y'all. It was something, a girl, her car, and I don't know. I thought I might have to look more into this. I'm lost to shit, but I might have to look more into this. So, allegedly, there's other cars running around that smell like fupa and ricotta cheese and Febreze. I was like, hot dog. I don't know, y'all. There was no names that I had ever seen. It was a whole different little... All right, y'all, check this out. So she proclaims that she doesn't let... Welcome, Sunshine. Welcome, everybody here. Chill in the background. Thumbs up, y'all. Subscribe, or make sure you're still subscribed, or subscribe and join us. She doesn't let her now, mind you, she's eating an introvert. It's going to show you here. She breaks down allegedly the time. Allegedly the time. But she doesn't let herself get, she don't let herself get past a 3, y'all. A 5 is too much. 5, she's starving. Foodie, Foodie, Foodie. This is where people are telling you. You have to retrain your thought process. You are not starving in 2 hours. You are not satiated in 2 hours. You're not outside. I get it if you guys like go out like I do, well, when it's nice out. On a perfect summer, if you're swimming around, you're in the hot sun, I'm going to get out the pool, take a couple bites of fruit, take a couple handfuls of cashews or something, get back in. Another 2 hours, let me chug some water. I want a little snack again. You're not moving around. You're not burning the calories and the body fat to get hungry. So this is where the real doctor and psychiatrist come into play and say, you've got to rechange that thought of process. And I'm not saying this to be mean, but you have enough fat built up that if you would actually get hungry and actually be starving, your body will use that fat storage up. This is why you therefore will not lose weight. You're not giving your body a chance to burn any of its fat cells. You're not doing any activity to burn the new food that you're putting in. So this plan is not going to work. It's not going to work. Kelly, I'm in the same position. You know that. I mean, she doesn't understand. That's why I think to put this in the title, recovery, it's bullshit. Excuse my language. It's BS. Give it a, and again, I'm not trying to be this when I say this. Give it a day or two. We're gonna, if not tomorrow, we're gonna see. Well, guys, we're gonna do Raising Cane's or one Burger King sandwich, because remember, guys, the notes that I read to you, you can't restrict, guys. So I can have one sandwich, or this isn't only a 4-piece of Raising Cane's meal, because I can't restrict you guys. That's when bad stuff happens. We've played this game. We've played this game. Welcome, Jamie. Exactly, Ponderous. And that's why to put this in the recovery is, it's a mockery. It's a mockery. Exactly, Nashies. I'm going to have one candy bar. I'm going to have a glass of pop. Yeah, exactly, Jenna. You can't restrict, guys. We've heard this shit. We've heard it all from her.
Eat something, and it has to be something kind of satisfying. Not as, and I'm trying to make it like nutritious food, because I find, I did read also in the binge code that if your body is lacking nutrition, it's going to keep being hungry because it's trying to get the nutrients. It's trying to get you to eat those nutrients it's missing. So I'm trying to do that, and it's really hard. The mental aspect of it, especially, and just the hunger. I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm hungry again. So, but I have to really
For fuck's sake, in a handbasket, you're not hungry. That is your mind playing tricks on you. You've done zero activity but scroll around on TikTok and YouTube and look for the next person you can quote their little phrases or what they are truly doing. You're not. That is the retraining of your brain. Exactly, Zach. Exactly, Fupa Febreze. You're not hungry. That is where the mind comes into play. The retraining of the brain. Yeah, exactly. Let me consult a book that I read fucking years ago that didn't help me then. Welcome, Erie. Oh, check out Erie. Great to see you, Erie. You go back to these old, well, what about this article? What about this book? What is going to make this book any different than 5 years ago? We're past a book. And that is where, if you don't understand that, I'm saying her, you're screwed. You're screwed. If Sala thinks exactly what she needs is professionals, hobbies, and coping mechanisms, absolutely. She's feeding, exactly, Pink Cadillac, she's feeding a line of bullshit to somebody, Sala, the new people, everybody. We're past a book with her. We're past books. We're past articles. We're past research. You're not a doctor. Neither am I. And that's what I said, Gypsy. She's really walking on thin ice messing with this shit in the title. She's really walking on thin ice. Thank you. Let's read that. Recovery indicates some type of formal intervention, not some raggedy ass records that you showed from 2019 that I think was a medical check. Exactly. Thug it out. That is our phrase over here. Welcome, 35-pound plate. It's like I feel like I say the same shit over and over. But it's like, it's not rocket scientist. It's really not. Welcome, Janelle. Exactly, Rue. She's really walking on thin ice with that. Kuro, not much, to be real honest. Not much. Me gabbing away. Let me stop gabbing. So now, mind you, so I don't have to pause, you guys, she's going to add healthy things in here. Keep that in your mind when we get going so I don't have to pause it. So she's going to add some healthy choices to the meal plan. Get ready. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Nikki. Welcome, everybody here. Chill in the background. Thumbs up, y'all. Subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed, or subscribe and join us. Welcome, everyone.
Take that break. You know, I try to wait at least 10 minutes between one of those urges. When I get the urge, I try to wait 10 minutes and say, you know, am I really actually hungry, or am I eating for a different reason? You know, and that's going to be the key to success, I know, and it's not always easy. Sometimes I just ignore that and say, I don't give a crap, you know. But anyway, so I'm in better spirits today because I did have that successful day. And so yeah, so let's get to, I'm going to show you guys specifically some things I have in my kitchen and fridge right now, and then I'm going to go into what I ate on my successful first day of being binge free. So thank you for following along, and let's get to. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you some things I have in my kitchen that I'm going to supplement my meal kits with for when I'm hungry and for some extra food to prevent binges. One thing, popcorn with butter and a bit of salt. I call this volume food, very filling.
Popcorn with butter and a bit of salt. Now, this is a question for you guys. I don't think, what do we think here, y'all? Do we think our bit of salt and butter is the same as our girls? Exactly, good catch. And what? My kitchen, not our kitchen. Good catch. I think maybe our bit of butter and bit of salt may be a different... Now, this is a good choice, minus the bit of butter. But this is one of those foods that is a healthier option. But once you kick that butter in, it knocks it out the park. This is one of those foods that can play a trick on your mind that to her, you know, hey guys, it's popcorn, it's healthy. But it's those little things like her, you know, when we talk about her, you know, with salad. Welcome, Blue. Salad's great, but when you slather it with tons and tons of dressing, it knocks it out the park. So it's one of those things that'll play tricks on your mind. Yeah, guys, it's veggies. Well, that dressing can add up real quick. Right, Sam Saro? It's one of those things that, you know, it can sound good, but then it can go left real quick. It's like, dude, find something to do. You're making popcorn for lunch already. You're making popcorn in the middle of the day.
And healthy, full of fiber, and lower in calories. So I have some granola. Granola I find very satisfying for like a sweet tooth thing, kind of desserty. And I like that with yogurt and berries. So speaking of yogurt, I have these, they're full fat because they'll keep me satiated longer, plain sugar-free yogurt. And I have some strawberries defrosting in this glass now so that I can add them to it. That's just milk. I have some grape leaves I put in containers here, some wheat toast for a toast, eggs, We have so many eggs because even though I'm not the hugest fan, they are very satisfying with protein and fats. And yeah, I add this like partly skimmed mozzarella to like a lot of things, salads for example, because it gives you that extra protein and keeps you fuller longer. Here I have some potatoes. I love potatoes. They're so filling. They're full of fiber and vitamin C. And I have a lot of onions and garlic for flavoring stuff, and some bananas, which have to be ripened, but I just got them. So banana with peanut butter, the best thing ever. I also have some crinkle cut fries to put in the air fryer when I'm having like a fast food craving, and some broccoli. I love broccoli with cheese on a potato. It's so satiating and so delicious.
Oh my God, dude. If I hear again, welcome to the satiation station. Honey, baby girl, honey child. You've got enough build up, and I'm not saying that to be mean. A lot of us have some extra calories laying around in our bodies. The satiation, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, I promise you. You're not going to starve, honey pumpkin. And like one of y'all just said, that garlic is, what are we making? Is there grandpires around? Yo, that's enough garlic. You know where that garlic's probably from, and those onions? That big produce and fruit haul. That garlic and those onions look like, the garlic was okay, but the onions look like they're headed out to departure. They're going to need a Holy Father, please help us. We're on our way out. Foodie Pate, welcome. But you might want to think up something to do there with the onions, buttercups, because they look like they were ready for departure. So, French fries, French fried potatoes, and potatoes. So a baked potato, French fried, I'm like buddy butter. Sugar plum honey buns. You just said you eat baked potato as a snack. You just said you eat French fries as a snack. Welcome, Magic Shrooms. You gotta watch the taters. We've discussed this. We've discussed the old tates. Just because they're a vegetable, they still break down as a carb. I'm like, here we go again. So I'm assuming that, this is what I thought. I'm assuming that we've got a grocery haul of some sort. I found it very strange we didn't show all of our grocery haul. And I think I know why when you see the snacks coming up. Yes, just bought a diet box, throw some cheese on it. That's the method. Get the old cheese out, honey, she's satiating. Satiation. Take this, throw some cheese on it. I'm like, we're already kind of trickling in. We're already trickling in. We're already just kind of, you know that song, just bought a Cadillac, throw some D's on it. So, just bought a diet box, throw some cheese on it.
Guys, what you're seeing is the curd being separated from the whey. I'm making paneer, I'm experimenting. Once I get the recipe down pat, I'll do a video or maybe a live. So far, so good though. So those are just a few things that I'm gonna use as snacks.
Sorry to shit your canoe already. Step in a little closer. This woman, this Shan toddler, cannot take the time to prepare a meal for her and Sala, But she is sitting here. Now, she calls me little Kaya in the cupboard. She is separating the curds from the whey. Relish on a burger. What? So what are we making? Our own cheese? What are we doing? Welcome, MCM. What? You won't make a simple sandwich or your husband a meal, but we are sitting here making, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if we're making cheese curds or what. I don't know what she's doing. Thank you, Wicked. Right? Just sprinkle all this in it. Is that what it is, Rose? So she making some whole ass cheese. Welcome the fiend. But you can't make your husband a simple meal or make, dude, talk about. No, and I get that, MCM, but you cook all kinds of stuff all the time. You cook all kinds of stuff all the time, MCM. I'm saying this is somebody that won't make nothing. Not a near, not a nothing. But she about to make something, and I'm like, what? Yes, thank you again, Wicked. So, I don't know, Lesser. I have no idea what she said when she gets the recipe down, y'all. Let's go back. She gonna let us know. And here she calls me little Kaya Hubbard in her cupboard. Well, listen here, Miss Muffet. I don't know what you're doing with this curds and whey, but here's another thing. Let's be real here. I love cheese. I love cheese. As Nick Ocado would say. I do, for real. I'm not going to shit you. Let's somebody that's trying to, cheese is one of their weakness. Let's just make a whole ass bucket of cheese. Let's make a whole ass bucket of cheese, yo. What? Tell me if that's not going to make her want to snack on these cheese curds or whatever it. Exactly, Nashies. What are you doing? Out of all times that you could decide to make your own cheese, this is probably not a great time. I'm like, what are you doing, Chantel? What are you doing? Let's go back. I'm like, yeah, Rhonda. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, Chantal Muffet, slow down, buddy. I think this is a bad idea. Exactly, Zach. That's what, it's so much healthier, you guys.
I love broccoli with cheese on a potato. It's so satiating and so delicious. Guys, what you're seeing is the curd being separated from the whey. I'm making paneer. I'm experimenting. Once I get the recipe down pat, I'll do a video or maybe a live. So far, so good though. So those are just a few things that I'm going to use as snacks and supplements for my meal kit. And then I think it'll be perfect. All right, so let's get to what I had to eat. All right, so for breakfast, I'm having a breakfast sandwich provided by my meal kit. It was actually quite delicious. It has a multigrain roll that was actually really fresh and soft, and it has mortadella, eggs, and cheese on the inside. And these on the side are some chili, garlic, frozen tater tots in the air fryer. And I'm having a glass of mango pineapple juice.
So get ready. She added the tots. Here we go. No, exactly, hero. So she added the tots. So here we go at the gate. Here we go at the gate. So this is why I said in the beginning, if you're coming in late, is we're already adding a little bits. So it's going to be, I don't understand. I ate the diet food. Why didn't it work? Thank you. Thank you. Well, I ate what they gave me. It didn't work. And that's what I'm saying, y'all. You can't make a whole ass sandwich yourself, but you're making paneer cheese. Get the hell out of Dodge. This is why I say priorities. And she could say, well, at least I'm doing something with my time. What you're doing with your time is still including food. At the end of this, it's going to be a payoff with cheese. See what I'm saying? She could say, well, I made some paneer. I was doing something with my time. It's still something pertaining to food. I'm just going to eat a piece. I'm just going to eat a piece. I'm just going to eat a piece. Exactly, Archie. That's what it's going to be. Well, I stuck to the diet box. Why didn't I lose? She's going to start adding stuff with it. Oh, this is decent for what we're about to add some other stuff coming up. Get ready. Welcome everybody.
And here's a little inside view of the sandwich. I would definitely give it thumbs up. I found it to be very satiating and delicious.
God.
And then after breakfast, I took my medications. The Advil is for my back pain, Symbicort is for my asthma, and the Cypralex is for my mental health condition.
Oh, and the Cyberlex is for my mental health. What was the point in that? What was the point in that? Why are we showing our medication? That like I said, that shit to me is just silly. Exactly. Sympathy. 100 and this was here for my back pain. This right here is my inhaler, and this is for my mental health. Exactly, Raleigh. Yeah, if you want to get technical, I don't like that either. I really don't. She just goes and tells them over there. You don't need a script for that. Welcome, Pollywog Dog. Stop. I don't know if you're noticing this, Chantal. Don't push meds on your people. Exactly. It used to be Beats' medication. She hasn't went back and got, you know, a checkup. So who only knows, is this helping her or making it worse? It should be against terms of service. I agree. There's no point of showing them. It's a fucking sympathy card, if you ask me. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's what is the point, Chantal? If you come across this, what was the point in that? What was the point in that? Yeah, no doctor supervision. She just went and thought, well, I took this before. You said yourself you feel different on it over there. So it's probably not the right milligram for you. Exactly. No doctor prescribed this to her. What was the point in this? Exactly, Erica. I'm not going to come on here and show you guys, well, guys, want to let y'all know to guys that, you know, my ear hurts, so I took one Tylenol, and then CVS is going to prescribe me this, just to give y'all a heads up. Exactly, Gypsy. That's exactly what that shit's all about. I don't like that. We all struggle through shit. A lot of us have mental stuff. Yeah, we discuss it, but I don't need to. Look, guys, look what I got. It's silly. Exactly, Jason. It doesn't give what she's... Exactly, Loke Dog. Real talk, I mean, she don't know if that... She said that this over here, she feels different on it. So it's probably the wrong milligram. So this is what I'm gathering, and we'll get back to it. This is what I gather out of this. You're promoting to your audience, don't consult with your doctor. Don't get medical assistance. Don't get counseling and therapy to go along with your medication. Here, just take this, in her words. That's what I get. And that's dangerous as shit. Welcome, Tracy. I was just thinking about you the other day. That's what I gather. That's the message it sends to me. Excuse me. That's Pink Cadillac, I honestly don't know. Pumpkin 100. That's why I said when everybody's like the tater tots, I'm like, oh, get ready. There's more than tots. So we can't breathe here, but we're smoking shisha. Make that shit make sense. Here's my inhaler, guys, but every stream I'm going to show you me smoking shisha, guys. Oh, absolutely, Marcy. Abso-fucking-lutely.
All right, so I'm going to have my lunch from my diet box, and as you can see, I'm just supplementing some things. I have a little water.
What was that?
So this is the salad that came with it. It looks like some kind of green, maybe spinach and pomegranate with some vinaigrette. I added some mozzarella cheese, and this is a chicken penne with.
Sorry to do y'all like that again. So we got a big old pile over here, big old pile over here, big old pile on here. What I would have told myself is, listen, Linda, listen, okay? This is where I say the old you gotta sacrifice here, okay? If you must, Kaya, if you must have cheese, how about, Kaya, you pick? How about you pick, Kaya? Do you want the Parmesan on your pasta? Or do you want the cheese on your salad? There's no sacrifice. It's all or nothing with her, like I said. There is no freaking reason. I get it. I myself would have said a little bit of Parmesan on the pasta. But you don't need... Dude, that's just as much damn near cheese as salad. This is why it's all or nothing. She could have said, okay, you know, I added a bit of cheese to my pasta, but no, we gotta add it both. Yes, I call it Parmesan. Exactly, Jason. It's all or nothing with her. It's all or nothing. The little cup is the vinaigrette that you pretty much knocked out the park with the cheese. So, you know, here we go. We're already adding. We're already adding. They give you this portioned out, and the way it comes for the calories. That is why everything is portioned. That is why everything is probably weighed there before they box this shit up. So now we don't know what the calories are. So you've screwed the pooch.
Sauce dish, and I added some Parmesan cheese. Not as much as I usually do, but yeah, so let's eat. All right, so for a snack, I'm gonna have 2 grape leaves, this little packet of nacho cheese tortilla chips, and a glass of Coke. Usually I just drink almost the whole bottle in one sitting.
Why do we have the whole bottle? This is why I say, knock it out the park. Knock it out the park. Why do we have... See, Sala ain't got shit to say. Exactly, Raleigh. Sala ain't got a damn thing to say. Because he's going and fetching this shit either with her or for her. I agree, 35-pound plate. It's... Why have the big-ass thing of soda? Exactly, it's one of the big old long ones. Why do we have that around? And then if you notice, when she opened the refrigerator, she's got 2 big things of grape leaves. Yes, they're a better option, but did we need 2? Because we all know with Chantal, if it's there, she's going to eat it. How about get 1 tray of grape leaves? That way in your mind, you know you got to stretch them bitches. Welcome, Peppa. But if it's there, we're going to eat it. Exactly, Rose. They got rice in. So it's pointless. You could have got 1 tray of grape leaves, broke them bitches down. But like I said, if something's around, like I told y'all the story with the cupcakes the other week. I don't know. Get that shit, you know, I kept me a couple and off the rest I passed them out to people. So what's going to make you set? You're home by yourself and you got this big old thing of pop. You've already got the taste in your mouth. Dude, I got pop that I've showed you guys and reviewed. I think I still got a can of that Dr. Pepper strawberry and cream left. I bought that 12-pack how long ago? I allow myself one. This is my weakness, you guys know. And then before I got a question for y'all, so I don't have to pause. So we've added another thing to our actions. She likes little cute package stuff. Now you guys know that I'm kind of guilty of this. You guys know I like cute cups and little cute things. So she gets a baby water. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm gonna use the restroom right quick. She gets a baby water and she says, that's another one of my things, is I'm obsessed with cute packaging. Exactly, Nashies. Has anybody seen her? Welcome, little itty bitty. She rips the to-go boxes open. Has anybody seen her be obsessed with cute packaging? I don't think I've seen that. Yeah, exactly, Pink Cat. A baby water and then a 2-liter pop. Chantal, a baby water and you is like 2 swigs. I buy my grandma those baby waters, or I buy them when I go on vacation. I can put them in my purse. You're just being... It's just like she's welcome, Jeremy. It's just like she's adding stuff to it. There's no cute packaging I've ever seen, you guys. Like, exactly, Argotti. She's like, well, that's another thing. Here, y'all will see. I just wanted to show y'all that. You know, because I got to use the bathroom. Welcome. Welcome, Raptor. Yeah, she does love that. All right, y'all, let's do this. Yeah, listen to coming up. And that's another thing of mine, cute packaging. Man, I ain't never seen it. You had a cute package nothing.
Alright, so Salah brought home this side dish called nahi. It's chickpeas in like water and salt, cooked in water and salt.
Okay, now stop. Wait a minute before I go pee in the kitchen. See the steam coming off of this? It's 5 p.m., she says. Salah brought this home. So in my mind, I first thought, okay, listen. Before I noticed the steam, I thought, okay, maybe this is leftover from his lunch. But then I noticed the steam coming off of it. Now, what does that say to you guys? Archie for the win. What else did Sulla bring home? Exactly, QZ for the win. That could be as well. Welcome, Barry. Pink Cadillac, that could be as well, too. You have ate every 2 hours. That at least you've showed. So it's 5 p.m., she alleges, in the corner. And I didn't catch it at first, but then I seen the steam coming off of the chickpeas. Now, common sense would say, my wife, who knows if they're married? I don't think so, but you know what I mean. My wife is on a diet. If this is true, if Sala just got home, let's play pretend. Welcome, Catherine. I would probably eat while I was out and about. That's just me. I don't either, Jamie, but we like to play. Yeah, Yvonne, we like to play. So wouldn't you think if your partner had a food situation type deal, I myself would say, you know, let me go ahead and finish my meal before I get home. You know, I know they're doing this diet box situation. Let me finish my meal before I get there. Berry breezed, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, y'all. I'm going to go use the restroom right quick. Oh, speaking of Bally, I just seen one of you right, Bally. What is this? What is this? I was watching one of Bally's streams, and she said, "Hey, I'm Kaya Simons." What is that? Do I do that? I was like, I don't understand. She's like, "I'm Kaya Simons." I'm like, maybe if I was showing y'all a new bro or trying to get adjusted, but I was like, I didn't get it. I was like, oh yeah, Ponder. She's like, "I'm Kaya Simons," and I was like, oh right. I didn't think so. I didn't think so, Peppa. I was like, I might have like adjusted my bro or, you know, showed y'all. It's Bally Rip Girl. 1 minute she likes me, 1 minute she hates me, 1 minute she likes me, 1 minute she hates me. I can't keep up. 1 minute I'm a nut job.
And it's just a very popular snack here. So I'm gonna try some of these. Okay, so here is the dinner from the diet service, meal service I'll call it. I hate the word diet. So it's a spinach pomegranate salad with, I think it's not balsamic, it's like a pomegranate molasses vinaigrette.
More cheese on the salad. More cheese on the salad, y'all. This is why you've got to have some sort of restriction. I'm going, okay, I had cheese with my lunch. I don't know what it was, sour cat. I was like, what did I miss? She's like, I'm Kaya. I'm like, all right, whatever. So here, y'all, I'll slide it over my bed. So here's the salad over here, my bad, y'all. And look, the mott's is hit the pots. Look at that chunk right there. You can see that she didn't even break. Like, so we've added this same ass cheese. And again, I don't know what's wrong with this diet plan. I ate what I was supposed to. It's gonna be the diet plan's fault. Oh wow, Ruthie, I didn't know that. Bally was making inappropriate comments about your body in the CVS Walgreens haul. I tried to tell her she didn't get it. Apparently she made more comments. Wow. See, that's, you know, I've been nothing but nice to Bally. See, that's why you got to be careful who you ride for in here. I know most y'all remember that when FBRC gave her the boot, I was like, cool, you're welcome over here, you're all good. See, that's why you got to be careful who you ride for on here. I was like, you're welcomed over here anytime. Did nothing to her, and boom, I was on the list of Natter. Remember all the people she was telling Natter to knock off? Excuse me, I was one of them. All along, she had been over in this motherfucker all the time, every night. And then I was on the list of people she tried to get Natter to knock off. Yeah, you got to really be careful who you ride for on here. Yeah, not cool. Not cool at all. Exactly, Sour Cat. Like, it makes... And then if she's adding shit to all of it, it blows... It blows it out the water if you're just adding shit to it. All right, welcome, Inferno. All right, y'all, I'm going to use the restroom for real.
So it's a spinach pomegranate salad with, I think it's not balsamic, it's like a pomegranate molasses vinaigrette. And some, I think these are chicken coriander meatballs with basmati rice. And the dessert was a piece of moist looking chocolate cake, and I added some strawberry on there. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. This looks really satisfying. And of course, just a little bottle of water. I know this is plastic and I could just drink from the bigger bottles, but these make me feel like I'm having like a soda. I like the cute little packaging, and like I said, I'm kind of like weirdly addicted to packaging, food and cute packaging, so I'm gonna drink these for now. Okay, so I'm craving some puffak cheesies, and I'm going to have only half the bag and give the other half to Salah. So, all right. That was actually satisfying. When I'm craving chocolate bar, I like these little portioned ones instead of a huge one. These feel like you're finishing the food, because that's a big thing for me. Like, I feel like I have to finish the food. It's a weird compulsion. So this actually helps because I am finishing it, but it's like portioned out. Hey guys, if you want to see more of us doing things together as a couple and living in Kuwait, then check out the description of this video. There will be links to our other social media sites as well as our couples channel, where you can check out a bunch of videos that we are in, including this most recent one. Thanks for watching.
Sorry, y'all, I'm back. All right, so Adaruski, now notice that she didn't say anything. Welcome, everyone. Notice she didn't say anything about adding the cheese in the dinner. Notice that. Yes, Inferno, that's another thing I noticed too. She kept a real close camera angle on the freezer and the fridge. Real close. Marcy, I can't slow it down. Unfortunately, I'm not on a computer. You gotta be on a computer, and I'm on my iPhone. So unfortunately, I can't slow it down. Yeah, notice she didn't, she said it in the lunch one. I added some cheese, but she didn't add it because she knew people would be like, dude, you just had it with your lunch. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We're starting out, and to somebody, to somebody that is just trying to, lose a couple pounds, this would be fine. But it's kind of like, this is how we begin. You know what I mean? That this is how we begin. All right, let's take a look at the old communal. Ooh, this is a good comment. This is a good comment. Let's read this right quick. Welcome, Catalicious Pondu. Okay, y'all, check this out. Not all of your cravings need to be satisfied. Sometimes you have to tell yourself no. Absolutely. We almost need to get the word craving out of our vocabulary. We almost need to knock that. Hold on, y'all, my lips are getting chapped again. We almost need to knock that. Oh, hell, that one will work. There it is. We almost need to knock the word craving out of our vocabulary. Because the word craving is kind of like your, well, I was craving it, guys. So it gives her like a, like an almost okay. Do you know what I mean in your mind? Well, I was craving this, guys, so, you know, it makes it okay. All right, let's check out the communal, and then we're headed. Exactly, the permission to do it. Thank you, Rose. All right, y'all, let's check out the communal, see if anything's popping, and then let's go to the couples channel. Yeah, craving and satiating. Dude, that shit, I'm like, knock it. You're not starving. Oh my God, y'all. That, for some reason, that word satiating, it just drives me nuts. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, the word satiating is not. Watch me. Okay, y'all, here we go. 14 hours ago. Hi. Watch me suffer in the heat, lol. Out in the Kuwait heat in the summer. If you would like to support our channel, please click the link below to become a channel sponsor. It helps with channel activities and travel. Now, wait a minute. I thought we weren't traveling. I thought we're going to work on ourselves. This helps with our channel activities and travel. ... Good old smiley face. So this has 34 thumbs up and 8 comments. Let's read these bad boys. Okay. Hi, hope you are enjoying the heat more than the snow. Is there a reason why you can't wear white? Well, can't's not a thing. She chooses not to wear white. Girl, you are going above and beyond. Again, LOL. I live in Arizona. We have a very similar quiet climate. I would never go for a walk during this time of year. I'm glad you didn't get a heat stroke. My God. Anyways, why don't you look up indoor walking workout videos on YouTube? That way you can do it in your cool apartment. Love the moment with Sala and Julia. Super sweet. Don't give her any ideas. We've already... I love how the couples channels just got a whole different vibe. They really try to make the couples channel like a whole new... All right, y'all. This has 237 thumbs up. Set this bad boy at 1.25. I flipped through this when I first got home. I don't know what all we are in for. I remember some of it. And some of it I don't. I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I think she does? I think she uses the travel with leverage with Sala. When she's mad, we're not going traveling. I've got to work on my weight. I think, welcome Karen. I think she uses that as leverage. When she's mad, or if they're doing good, well, we're gonna, like, if they're gonna fight or something. Well, what about our life together? Welcome Danish. We're gonna go traveling. I think she uses that as like a it's like leverage. Welcome everybody. She tries to, you know, that's her, you know, hook, line, and sinker. Exactly. Well, one day we'll go to Canada. One day. When we literally came across the video, she's like, I ain't never bringing him to Canada. Thank you, Catalicious. Yeah, remember we came across that video? I forget who found the clip, and she's like, I'm never going taking a man to Canada. All right, I forget what some of this is, to be real honest, but it's only 8 minutes and 8 seconds.
I love the plants in our lobby. It's so hot out. Oh my gosh. We're here at Pet Zone to get some top-ups for the pets, so let's go. Hey, buddy. Remember me? He's so cute. Hi. So we're just shopping for some dishes for Julia. Taking the laser so far.
I don't like those lasers. You got to be careful with those. So in my opinion, this cat, sorry, oh, my lipstick was looking wild. Those, in my opinion, it's an outdoor. Welcome, Grumble Bunny. In my opinion, I think they snatched this cat right off the beach. So I think a laser would be the last. Yeah, you got to be careful and not get them in their eyes. Absolutely. She showed him Catalicious in the beginning of the other one, but I wasn't interested. She's like, so this cat, in my opinion, again, this is only my opinion in my chats. I think this cat is a stray cat, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the reason, welcome, Polly. The reason why I'm saying that is it's probably never had its shots. It's probably never been wormed. So I think, a laser, you have to play with it, obviously manual. Welcome, Trailer Park. I would buy some more toys that can physically play with itself. Now, you're going to notice in this, spoiler alert, the cat is ripping the curtains. I would have opted out for the laser and got like one of those post things. And yes, I know she's saying that it's scratching that carpet roll, but let's give it an actual toy. Let's give it an actual toy. If you're showing it to scratch the carpet, it's not in its brain going to think, just scratch this carpet. Exactly, Kelly. So I pretty much, right, Mrs. Sanchos, right? I would have said the hell with the laser and got a scratching post or a cat tree, in my opinion. But hey, who am I? But and then, like I said, I'm not a fan of plastic bowls. If it works for you, great. I'm not a fan of the bowls that are connected together. If it finishes one thing and it doesn't finish another, we know our girl isn't really into washing pet bowls. We've seen that before. Subscribers have sent her to and she threw them in the trash. So I prefer a metal bowl myself. Less bacteria, easier to clean. Nice, yeah, Kelly. I mean, a cat tree is probably 25, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. The laser probably what, you guys, 6, 7, 8 bucks. There's a part of it right there. Yes, ceramic bowls are great too. Yeah, I'm just not a plastic person. Yeah, the pottery, the ceramic, the glass, I'm just not a plastic character. I'm just not a plastic. Yeah, and see, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, the double for double water. Oh my gosh, y'all. When they go to the beach, I'm not even going to spoil it, y'all. She does the silliest thing ever, thinking she's doing something. Now, mind you, it's 100 and freaking something degrees out. So here we go. Look at this selection, first off. There's the nice little one. I have these for my 2 Frenchies that have like the feeders connected that props it up for them. Look at this whole selection, y'all. Nice little ones that, prop it up for them. Look at, this is a nice thermos one. It's got the stainless, but it's got like the thermos to keep the water cold. Look what she buys. Look at this good old selection. It's quite a great selection. This one's got the rubber stoppers so it doesn't slide. Look what she buys, y'all. The cheapest bowl possible.
That's good, babe.
Literally.
What we need more? Tray for the wet food and the dry food, plus the water, right? Yeah, I think it's good. So here the wet food, and here the dry food.
Yeah, she has a water bowl, so.
Okay. And we bring small mouse for Julia. And now it's Howie turn. Show them, baby, what we got for Howie.
So he has more mango papaya chunks, and his favorite nesting, his favorite bed. They finally have it.
Cool.
So she says they finally have the bedding in. Then if it's out of stock all the time, they're big baller. How about let's buy another bag and splurge? If you know that's the bedding that he prefers, what we get for Harry, guys? Well, we get this and this and this. Yeah, I agree, Yvonne. He does look different compared to the beginning. He really does. I mean, he looks different. But anyways, big baller over here. I'm thinking, dude, if you know the bedding isn't in stock all the time, why buy just one? That shit's probably, what, $3, $4, $5 max, $6. You bought the cheapest, raggediest cat bowl you could find. You even hear him mention a food and a water mat. Even he was like, yo, a food and a water mat. She probably wouldn't even have got nice and what. Even he was like, yo, let's get a food and a water mat. So the cheapest, raggediest ass bowl she can find, and with a nesting, you know, it's finally in. Let's just get another bag there, big baller. Welcome, Annie. I'm like, dude, you way to splurge. We will spend fucking $1,300 in a diet box, but one thing of bedding, no cat tree, and the shittiest, cheapest water bowl. You know, and I'm not saying y'all, I want to make this clear. Like, I get if you're on a budget. I totally get that. You know, if you're on a budget, awesome. But we know she's got a couple bucks to play with. We know, like, she bought the raggediest ass, cheapest plastic bowl she could find. Look at that. So many nice selection. Look at that. So many nice bowls. These prop it up. These are nice propped up. And I'm like, the cheapest, shittiest bowl possible. Look at all these, so nice. This one, really nice here. Props it up a little bit for him. I'm like, the cheapest, crappiest bowl possible.
So how are we gonna be happy?
Yes.
Yeah, no shit. Which one of y'all just said that? Yeah, exactly my perspective. Nothing like Sala gets a iPhone for birthday. Exactly, Sour Cat. That looks like a tiny kiddie bowl.